We have more critical updates on what's going on with the pharmacy hack out there. This is not only impacting pharmacies, but also medical providers across the United States. We have at least one report today where we're going to be seeing how this warning has really helped out a family that's about to go into surgery. If you have folks in your life that need medications, if they need some of the medical providers, this is big stuff. We're hearing more and more from you guys about how some services, some doctors are not available until September or even later, depending on what region or what specialty you're looking for. This is absolutely chaotic. We need to be thinking through our medical care, and you need to be being prepared in this fashion. Let's jump into it. Welcome to the Poplar Report. I'm Steve Poplar. I'm an accountant by trade, and these are your updates. This is you guys sharing your intelligence, your information from where you are about what's going on the ground. You can listen to the media all you want about, oh, it's not really all that bad. But when you hear it from people just like you all over the place, this is the best information we can gather overall. We do want to thank our sponsor, Genesis Gold Group. If you have a retirement account and you have stocks and bonds or annuities or whatever in there, your 401ks, your IRAs, you can move some of that or all of that over to gold, silver, or platinum coins, physical coins that are yours. If you get some more information about that, Jonathan and his team would love to talk to you. They can send you an information packet and leave you alone, whatever is best for you. There'll be a link at the end of the video for you to get an information packet. Atomic Mom says, Steve, I deliver meds for a pharmacy in the Midwest that primarily serves care facilities and group homes in a 30-mile radius. Yesterday, was a seemingly normal day for me as a delivery driver. I came in today and expected the same. This was Monday. I was wrong. The pharmacist let me know that the internal computers were down in addition to the greater insurance network, and that she could only process a handful of orders for the different facilities we deliver to. She said that she couldn't even bill to cash. So you can't buy them with cash even with this system. This is going to be catastrophic for the chronically ill in this country. How many people are going to pass away quietly and out of sight because they just didn't have their medication? This is a national crisis. This is bigger than potentially something like 9/11 even. People have been told that they must take medications. They've become dependent upon medications, whether they were the right medications or not. Some of that is beyond moot point right now because they've become addicted to these medications, right? And if you're in a compromised state and then you get dependent upon a medication, suddenly losing that medication can cost you your life. We've all seen withdrawal, and when it comes to withdrawal for prescribed medications, it can be similar or even sometimes even worse. Sometimes you're mentally addicted, sometimes you're physically addicted, but then other times it's like your body's depending on those medications to do certain functions for your body. And when you don't get them, all of a sudden it's a shock. Quitting cold turkey is not what we want a lot of people in the United States doing right now. Having them slowly work their way over onto more natural solutions, awesome. But to have everyone forced to quit cold turkey after we've gotten everybody dependent on these things is absolutely insane. Vana says, I went to pick up my scripts at Kroger in Indiana, and the pharmacist says that they're having a lot of trouble. And also that they're also having trouble with the bank cards with having the bank cards go through after they do it a few times, it takes it. So apparently they're having issues with bank cards, having to swipe them multiple times. Jan says, this year my husband and I mailed our federal tax forms to the IRS with IRS certified return receipt. Sent it out on January 31st from Virginia. We mailed them certified return receipt because a few years ago, the Postal Service lost our state tax return. According to the Postal Service website, our tax returns were delivered on February 21st. Took 21 days to get there. As of today, we still have not yet received the return receipt from the post office. Everything with the Postal Service has gotten slower and is not moving as fast. That's for sure. We know that. We've heard that from a bunch of businesses. Jen says, just picked up my meds at Meyer Pharmacy in Williamsburg, northern Michigan this morning. The pharmacist said it was awful last week, but this morning some of their systems are back online. Apparently ours, Priority Health, is back online. So if you have Priority Health, you might be in good shape. Molly Paints Cows says, after making a follow-up doctor appointment for my husband, the person I was speaking with advised me to start finding another provider for him. I asked if the doctor was retiring. She said she couldn't comment on that, but strongly recommended we find another doctor now. The following day, I called to make an ENT appointment and was told my longtime ENT doctor has recently chosen to retire. Then today, we received a letter from a different healthcare company, which we don't use, notifying us that certain family practice doctors will no longer be available. So we're seeing this shuffling of networks. These different networks are changing who is covered and who is not covered. And we're seeing a lot of doctors who have finally had enough of this. We saw during the cough a lot of nurses that had enough of it, and some doctors too. But we're now seeing a lot of doctors have had it with these insurance companies. They don't like the fact that they're not allowed to practice medicine. They don't like the fact that they have to spend more time on paperwork than they do actually seeing clients or patients. That's the word. Patients. And you can imagine their frustration if they want to help people and yet they spend all their time with insurance companies. Like, how is that efficient? I know everyone's like, well, it saves money. No, it doesn't. These insurance companies absolutely cost us. If we were to get rid of all the insurance companies, our bills overall would be half or a quarter probably of what we pay now. Just think about that. If we were to just get rid of all the insurance companies and just make everyone pay cash, we would be paying a quarter or a half of what we do now. I'm not saying like the copays or whatever like that. I'm talking about your insurance premiums and all that other stuff. And things would move much, much faster. The only question at the counter then would be, this is how much it is. Can you pay for that? Or do you want to go on a payment plan? That'd be the only question. And they'd be like, okay, here you go. Okay, now we have medical necessary information. Please fill out this form. We want to know if you're about your pre-existing conditions and if you have any medications you're on, that kind of thing, because we can't treat you without that information. But they wouldn't need all your insurance providers and all that stuff. Big Blue in eastern Pennsylvania says, my sister's heart doctor told her she had to have a CT scan of her heart due to a clot in her heart. She had the procedure, and when she tried to make an appointment with the doctor to review the results, she was told that there are no appointments available until September. You just had a major surgery, and you need to have a follow-up visit to see if it worked. Can't see a doctor till September. Blessed and Beyond says, my daughter just flew back from Texas last night and had to visit our local ER back here in Northeast Ohio. She has strep throat, and East Liverpool City Hospital had no amoxicillin in stock to give her. She has to wait until the pharmacy reopens this morning to pick it up. If the ER doesn't have medications such as basic antibiotics, we are in trouble. All Things Preparedness says, my wife has ADD. and she takes a low dose of Adderall. She hasn't been able to get her prescription filled for over a week now. When she calls the pharmacy, for a status update, they tell her it's simply not available anywhere. She has to spend hours and hours on the phone day after day, calling several pharmacies in the area. No one has it. It's simply not available. Her doctor, by law, cannot prescribe an additional emergency supply. It's not life-threatening, but these meds do improve the quality of her life. Once we finally get this prescription filled, she's going to skip a few days here and there and build a backup supply in case it happens again. Another option is maybe not for this medication, or maybe for this medication. You can always ask. Ask the doctor if they can prescribe for a short period of time a double dose. They might actually give you 2 pills per dose, or if it's a solid pill, they have pill splitters. Those used to be popular, right? And if you need it, you need it. If it's like the soft gel caps with the powder inside, it doesn't work for those. But just thinking through what you can do in order to get ahead. Jace Medical works for some prescriptions. I'll put that in the pinned comment down below. Jace Medical has helped out a lot of you guys and gotten you an emergency supply. I don't think that'll work for Adderall, but you can check their website and see what they have available and see if that can help you out of a jam. Michelle says, and from what I gather, they're not having problems either because they can't bill it to your insurance company. So Jace Medical is still pumping out their medications, as they prescribe them in an orderly fashion, and they're not being hit by this pharmacy hack. Michelle says, in Phoenix, Arizona, I went to Fry's, which is Kroger's, yesterday, and the pharmacy told me that they have been having trouble with insurance and had not been able to take Good RX cards also. We mentioned that before. The Good RX cards are, if you have insurance and stuff like that, you might want to get a Good RX card, but it's basically like a discount coupon card, kind of. Basically, it's so that you can pay like insurance company prices on your medications without actually having insurance. So if you're paying cash for any kind of medications, a Good RX card can really help you a lot, but they have been actually part of the hack. So when they call to verify the Good RX card, that is down right now as well. The Animals Magic Shop. Please do keep sharing your reports of what you guys have. If you have an update, just pop it down in the comments down below. Use the word update somewhere in there, and they'll get it to the right place. Give us some sort of geographical location if you can as well. But any information that can help other people that you're seeing on the ground where you are. The Animals Magic Shop says, South Coast, Massachusetts. Getting doctor appointments has become an issue as many of them are booked out for a year. Hopefully you guys can schedule when you're sick, because you got to decide now when you're going to get sick next year. I am told there is a shortage of doctors and technicians, and some of them passed during COVID. Same thing with the veterinarians. We lost a few in our area that way. Not to mention how many retired, friends. We have a lot that have retired because they just don't want to do this anymore. Kimberly says, Coos Bay, Oregon, or Cos Bay, maybe. My daughter is having surgery Wednesday. We were scheduled to pick up our pre-surgery meds on Tuesday from Walmart. So, surgery Wednesday, supposed to pick up their pre-surgery meds Tuesday. After watching your video on Sunday about the pharmacy problems, we decided to go get them on Sunday. I had to wait 15 minutes for the pharmacy to come give consult because she was handwriting information from a man at the drop-off window. She apologized for the delay. I told her no worries and that we were aware of the pharmacy hack. The pharmacist says it's a big problem. Tomorrow, which was Monday, will be much worse. It's our busiest day. So I'm glad that worked out for you, that you were able to get the medications and stuff that you needed before that. Please, friends, think ahead. If you know that you need things at certain points, start trying to line those things up early if you can. Find out if certain pharmacies are having more problems than others. Talk to other people who have medications. If you know other people that are struggling with the same things, band together to share information locally. If you need to set up a new Facebook group to share information about where it's having problems, what plans are having problems, share that information. Local is best when it comes to information sharing. If you help set up that network of people sharing information, you'll be at the very center of it, and you'll be able to benefit from a lot of that information. All right, friends, stay safe out there. Do what you can to help yourself and your family, as well as many people as you possibly can. It's going to take us, the regular people, to fix the problems that these bureaucrats and these people up at the very top have caused in our societies. And that's what it's really going to take, is us stepping up and other people in our community stepping up in order to help other people. All right, friends, if you want to check out another video from this channel, there's one right up here. If you want to get some more information about what you can do with your retirement account, Genesis Gold link is right here. Click on that link, fill out your information, and they'll send you they'll send you an information packet. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Steve Poplar of the Poplar Report, out.